Previewing every single conference tournament in college basketball. This time I'm taking a look at the beautiful gauntlet bracket of the WCC. Let's get it. Some people don't like this style of bracket. I made a video about it last year. I think generally it's good for smaller conferences to protect their best teams and try to send the best possible representatives to the NCAA tournament. Still giving every team a path, but should Pacific get a fair shot at being the WCC's representative at the NCAA tournament? I don't think so. I don't think anybody wants to see that. That being said, in the 8-9 matchup, Pepperdine versus Pacific, I've got Pepperdine winning this game. Houston Mallet did just enter the portal, which is a big loss, but this Pacific team is not good at all. Next up, number 8, Pepperdine versus number 5, San Diego. I'm really not that high on this San Diego team. I think they've drastically outperformed expectations, and I expect them to regress pretty heavily. So I give Pepperdine a shot to beat them for sure, but I think this is where the Houston Mallet absence really hurts the Waves. In the game that they beat San Diego this year, Mallet scored 23 points, and he won't be there to have that impact this time around. So even though I don't really love them, I'm going to take San Diego to win. Number 6, Portland versus number 7, Loyola Marymount. Two squads that have really fallen off a cliff from where they've been in recent seasons, and two squads that have really fallen apart down the stretch of this season. Neither are playing well at the moment. They split the season series. Both games were decided by 10 or more points. Loyola Marymount has Gonzaga transfer Dominic Harris leading the way for them, averaging 14 points a game. I think they're the slightly better team, so I'm going to take Loyola Marymount. All right, let's just hit fast forward on this, shall we? Santa Clara split with San Diego this year, but I think the Broncos are the significantly better team, so I'm taking Santa Clara to move on. And San Francisco destroyed LMU in both meetings this year, also the significantly better team, so give me the Dons. Both of these semifinal games could be competitive. They could be, but the two best teams in this conference by a pretty wide margin are still Saint Mary's and Gonzaga. And these teams are on a collision course to meet in the final. Saint Mary's versus the Zags, WCC Championship. For the WCC Championship and the automatic bid to the NCAA tournament, surprise, it's St. Mary's versus Gonzaga. Bet you didn't see that one coming. These teams split their season series. Each team won their road game, and part 3 is very much needed. I'm very much looking forward to it. These are two really good basketball teams. I think they're really evenly matched, and I think both have been underrated at various points during the season. St. Mary's is the better defensive team. Gonzaga's offense runs circles around St. Mary's offense, so it kind of all comes out in the wash. I think it should be a tight game. I'm going to ride with Mark Few. All right, because it's Mark Few. Maybe that's not the best reasoning, but it's Mark Few. Not to take away from Randy Bennett. He's a fantastic head coach who's underrated pretty much every year. He's done a great job at St. Mary's, but I'm taking Gonzaga to win the WCC. So there are my picks. I've got Gonzaga defeating St. Mary's for the WCC Championship. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what your picks are, and make sure you're following for more college basketball content.